Colombo, are you really good with ideas but need help with expressing and presenting it to your team or an audience or a group of people, whatever you might call it? I have had these similar problems too. Sometimes we know what to say, how to say it, but the struggles to express it to an audience is tough to understand, and expression becomes almost impossible. I needed help. We need help. Practice, and most importantly, coaching. Now I am able to express myself. I am trying to master the skills of presentation, but perfection is a process and it's a journey. Anything to become a public speaker and to be confident is my game, and I like to do it. So do yourself a favor. Join me, click the link and sign up, and I shall be able to give you a free consultation on how we can go about the next step.
Let's talk about the Intensive Communications Program for juniors. Why the Intensive Communications Program? Because communications is something that takes place with intense concentration, and if you do not have intense concentration, and there's a high possibility that you don't have concentration at all, so it's very necessary. How does an Intensive Communications Program work? Discipline, skill, performance, and results. If you are being given the right type of environment to nurture the right type of social skills and the communication skills, you will always find yourself.
Hi, this is Hassan Rifki.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
Hey, this is Ayumi.
Hey, this is Yumit. This is Nevin.
So what I really like about Pufferfish is that you get to learn public speaking in a really fun way.
Pufferfish really did change my life.
These sessions are very informative and enjoyable. I used to be scared and nervous, but now I'm not even a little bit.
All three of my coaches, they are amazing.
You could just laugh your head off whenever the coach cracked a joke.
They're super funny, they're really friendly.
The time is like flying when you get to be with them.
And what I like about the FB Live is
that feeling when you're done going live on Facebook, you feel proud of yourself.
So join our international community. Thank you.
Hello everybody and welcome to the ICP Juniors broadcasting every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Indeed, you saw the trailers and that's what the ICP Juniors is all about. My name is Shoaib Ali and I take responsibility as coach into the training and development of all our young learners at Pufferfish. Remember, Pufferfish is the organization that is all about empowerment of skill development and building in courage, and also giving the experience and making sure that Pufferfish is a training platform for everybody to synergize with their skills. Today, we are going to showcase a little bit of talent, and also we are learning on as to how and why is it important to have sports journalists. Indeed, the ICP Juniors are super duper excited. I'm going to bring in a few one-on-ones before we get into the details of this. And up next, I'm just going to call in Hassan Rifdi to share with us why he has a favorite sport and what it is and who his favorite sports personnel is. All right. Hi, Hassan. How's it going?
It's good.
It's good. All right. Tell me everything about World Sports Journalist Day. Over to you.
Okay. So World Sports Journalist Day is a day where World Sports Journalist Day is a day where we celebrate about journalists and what they do for our sports. And every day you see that those TV telegrams, programs, those magazines, everything is because of them. Today's digital era is rapidly developing, and the journalists have to radically think with the technological advances, and they are very important because if you didn't have them, then how would this or any football program be interesting? Because if you didn't have them, it would just be silent and nothing at all. I don't think that would be good. But it these people build the thing that they put their effort in the programs. It builds your character and personality. None of us can deny that we have never, at least once in our life or even in our childhood, have ever played a sport. So what is this day? This day is when these journalists are being celebrated for all their work they have done to put in these programs and magazines. They also spend their time. They don't do anything else but just take time in the show. Not like this, but mostly in the football matches. And now I'm going to talk about my favorite sport. My favorite sport is football, and it's a really good sport and famous. My favorite player is Cristiano Ronaldo, and we've even seen him on the mat. And this sport is special for everyone, and I hope you can also play it too. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Hassan. Thank you so much. When did your love for football start?
It started when my friend introduced me to football, and before that, I didn't know how to play. I just knew how to kick a ball. That's it.
So there's a big difference in football in comparing it to kicking the ball to playing the sport, is it?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. In football, I've not been a very good football player. But there are different levels in which you played, like from the goalie to the ones in front. Do you know what they are?
Yeah, I know most of the players, like the defender and the forward, the midfielder and the goalie. Yeah.
Interesting. Well, I'm not really very good at football, but I really like that you like the sport as well. And your favorite player is Cristiano Ronaldo, you said?
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Hassan, for joining us. Please do join us on our Facebook Live and hit us in with some comments until I bring in our next guest, that is Savinu Somasiri. Take care, Hassan. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye.
All right, my dear friends, you heard it here first. World Sports Journalist Day is actually celebrated on the 2nd of July every year. And the objective behind celebrating this day is to support the work of sports journalists and encourage them to do better. Indeed, we know that millions and a lot of money gets into sports development and also broadcasting sports in itself. Up next, I have Savinu Somasiri joining us in. Hey, Savinu, how's it going, bud?
Thank you, sir. Hi, my name is Savinu Somasiri. Today I'm going to talk about Sport Journalism's Day. Do you know there are about 750 million sport journalists in the world? Have you heard about a sport called skydiving? Skydiving is parachuting from an aeroplane for fun. But if you need to try that sport, you need to train a lot. The jump can be made from a helicopter or balloon that is high enough in the sky. Do you know a skydiver jump 4,000 meters high? But every high jump requires pressurized oxygen within the aircraft and bottled oxygen for the diver. I think Now you know the sport called skydiving. If you think how much hard to be a sport journalist, please don't discriminate them. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Savino. But what is your favorite sport, Savino?
My favorite sport is skydiving, but I
Okay.
haven't tried it.
Do you follow it on a daily?
Yes, I love to follow it.
Maybe we should do skydiving sometime. Yes.
Yes.
You can be the sportsman, and I'll try to be the journalist.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Savino, for joining us in and giving us motivation that there is a dangerous sport as skydiving. I am going to let you go from the studio, and we are going to bring in Disansa to tell us all about her emotions on the sports. Disansa, are you here? Hi, Disansa. How's it going?
Hi. So today,
Go ahead, Disansa. Tell us everything.
today I'm going to talk about Sports Journalism Day, and so today I'm going to talk about chess, which is a sport, an indoor game sport. So I'll start. Shall I start?
Yes, please. Chess, I love the game.
Everything in chess is in front of you. It depends in how you play the game and your skills. Nothing depends in luck, like when which games that the dice is rolled. So there are many games in Sri Lanka, such as volleyball, netball, football, table tennis, badminton, and many more. My favorite sport is chess. Chess is an international game as well as an indoor game. Chess was first originated in India, while it is now the national game in Russia. Also, it is played by two people on a chessboard. There are black and white pieces and 32 pieces, which are called the kings, queens, bishops, knights, rooks, and pawns. Chess is a very important game for children. Chess gives me many advantages, such as helping me to relax my mind after a hard day of study, online study. And also we learn team spirit, and we also learn to take up a win as well as a defeat also. So it is a great exercise for minds. I play chess during my free time with my friends and family members. I have won many medals and certificates by participating and winning chess competitions. Many people think that chess is boring, but it's not. Uh, there is no age, gender, language, or any other barrier in chess. You and your defender opponent should only know the basic rules, and that's it. Isn't it amazing? And when you play chess, you feel special, and according to many researchers, people have found out that chess has many advantages, benefits in your brain. Chess improves your problem solving skills, creativity, and makes you a better analyst also. So and you can play chess anywhere and anytime you want, and if you don't have anything, you also can play blindfold chess with your mind. So my favorite sportswoman is Judith Polgar. She was born on 23rd July 1976. She is also a Hungarian sportswoman, and she's one of the strongest female sportswomen that I have seen. And in 1991, when she was 15 years old, she got the title of Grandmaster, and She also won the World Chess Championship in 2005. Also, she was the only woman to reach the rank of the top 10 players in the world. And the fact that I like her is because she's a good player and she's also a hard worker too. She also can play blindfold chess. And Judith Polgar also inspires me to be a chess grandmaster like her one day.
Amazing, amazing, absolutely amazing. It just crossed my mind that we should have a chess club at Pufferfish. And I just put that comment in directly. We're going to have a chess club soon. And I think, Disansa, you should teach us all how to play chess as well. When did your love for chess start, Disansa?
I loved it since I was small. I used to watch chess videos in the YouTube.
That's nice. That's nice. Absolutely.
I learned chess when I was in grade 1 till 5.
Oh.
Now I'm in 5. And
I don't think I'll be a better player than you, but I'd like to try and I'd like to challenge myself. And I think that's what I really like about the sport. I think chess is a sport where you have to be unforgiving to your opponent. And mostly, I think sometimes we win not because of our capacity. It's maybe because the other opponent is a little weaker. Is that safe to say?
Yeah, it's safe.
All right. I think you and I should have a chess game sometime, and we should invite everybody to understanding the world of chess. That's very nice. Okay. Thank you so much, Disansa, for joining us in at the Pufferfish studio and giving us a good idea about chess and how deep it is. And we are celebrating World Sports Journalist Day. Thank you so much, Disansa. We'll catch you on the other side. All right, my dear friends. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, my dear friends and everybody watching us on Facebook all around the world, this is the ICP Juniors talk show where we are getting involved in expressing ourselves about the importance of this particular day, that is World Journalist Day. Why are we celebrating it? It's because to inform everybody that it is a very important day, and like our previous people on the show told you, that there are many, many, many sports journalists around, and this day is celebrated to motivate them and to inspire other people all around the world to develop good sportsmanship and sportswomanship. Yes, let's bring in Yumet Jai Singha into the studio. How's it going, Yumet?
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Good, excellent. Are you enjoying the show so far?
Yeah, it was really good and informative.
Right. Very informative, yes. Wait, just before we start, do you play chess?
No.
No, is it? Oh, well, I think
I tried once, but I lost without taking anyone. My friend knows how to play it, but when I try it, he said, "This is the wrong move, that's the wrong move."
I've been there. Chess is a lot like life nowadays. Everything's the wrong move, you know. And once you get it right, you'll end up killing somebody. All right, Yumet, we are celebrating World Sports Journalist Day, the history and the significance of it, and why we are here. Tell me everything about what you know about this day, Yumet. Inspire us, and also tell us your favorite sport and who your favorite sportsman is also. Over to you, Yumet.
Hi, I'm Yumet, and I'm going to speak about Sports Journalist Day. Sports are an integral part of human life that builds the character and personality of a person. We all enjoy playing some sports in our childhood. Some put it as a profession at a later period of time, but the ones who integrate both sports and journalism as their profession are called journalists. So, every year, July 2nd is dedicated to all the sports journalists across the world. The term sports journalist signifies covering and signifies writing news related to sports and its events. My personal favorite sport is cricket. Cricket is a bat and ball game played between two teams of 11 players on a field at the center center, which is 22 yards 20 meters, pitch with a wicket at each end, each comprising two bails balanced on three stumps. The batting side scores runs by striking the bowled at the wicket, and the batsman hits the ball, and they have to run between the wickets, while the bowling and fielding side tries to prevent this, so the batsman is out. Means the dismissal of include being bowled when the ball hits the stumps and dislodges the bails, and by fielding either catching the ball after it hit the bat before it hits the ground, or hitting the wicket with the ball before a batter can cross the crease in front of the wicket. When 10 batters have been dismissed, the innings ends and the team swap roles. The game is adjudicated by two umpires, aided by a third umpire and a match referee in international matches. My favorite sportsman is Muttaiah Mullitharan. He's a Sri Lankan cricket coach, former professional cricketer, and he's a businessman. He's regarded as one of the greatest and most successful bowlers in the history of international cricket, and the only bowler to take 800 wickets in tests. Mullitharan is also the highest wicket taker in both Test and ODI formats, average over 6 wickets per Test match. As June 2021, he has taken most of the wickets in international cricket. And how do I know all this? It's because of sports journalists. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Beautiful conclusion there, Yumet. After briefing in everything about the sport, why you like it, your favorite player who has turned coach, Muttaiah Mullitharan, yes? Yes. Do you remember the first time you were introduced to Muttaiah Mullitharan?
It was when I watched the cricket match, the last match of 1996 when we won the World Cup.
Okay, all right. So I'm guessing you watched a replay of the match.
I didn't actually get to watch it because I was pretty late. I just saw a bit of it.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, all right. So if you were to be a sportsman, would you choose cricket to be your sport?
Yes.
Interesting. And you also believe that the journalists, the cricket journalists, are the reason as to why you know so much and you love the sport.
Yes.
Let's give a big thank you out to all the journalists who are doing a very hard job in trying to make sure that we are developing good sportsmen out there. Thank you very much, Yumet, for joining us in the studio. We'll catch you soon. And please join us on our Facebook feed immediately and give us some comments in the comment section so that we can keep driving in some inspiration as we go on. Thank you so much, Yumet. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, it's time to bring in Sandika Biman into the show. He is new on the platform, but he is definitely in a super vibe. Hi, Sandika. How's it going?
It's very good, sir.
Excellent. What's your favorite sport, Sandika?
My favorite sport is cricket.
Lovely. We are having a lot of cricketers in the house, and I do not know why you love cricket, but I'm willing to listen. Tell me.
Do you know what my favorite game is? Well, it's cricket. It is known as the gentleman's game. It was started in England. To play cricket, we should get bat, balls, and stumps. In 1996, Sri Lanka have won the World Cup. But today, Sri Lanka players didn't perform well. It was a very bad news. There should be 11 players for a team when playing a cricket match. And there should be 2 teams when playing a cricket match. And my favorite sportsman is Kumar Sangakkara.
He is one of the world's best batsmen and wicket keepers. He scored 12,400 runs in Test cricket, and his ODI best score is 169. Recently, Kumar Sangakkar has inducted to the ICC Hall of Fame, and he's a very gentleman player. I love him. I play cricket in leisure time with my cousins. When there were no cousins, I play cricket with my sister, and she always wanted to win. So I let her to win. That was so funny. So I love cricket so much. Thank you for listening. And
Thank you so much. Sandika, apart from Kumar Sangakkar being your favorite sportsman, if you play a sport, would you also play cricket?
Yes, I do.
Okay, right. And are you a batsman, bowler, wicketkeeper? Which area do you like to focus on?
I like most batsmen.
Okay, right. I've got a few comments coming in that says awesome Sandika right now. That's from Nasriaz on Facebook. And also Salma Musin says, how is your sister as a cricketer? How is she as a cricketer? Is she a very good cricketer?
Yes, I let her to win. That's why she is good.
All right. We're looking forward to listening from your sister as well very soon on the ICP Junior platform. Thank you so much, Sandika, for joining us here. Do you believe that the sports journalists are doing a very good job for you to learn the sport well?
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. So this is a celebration out for all the sports journalists. Thank you so much, Sandika, for joining us in. I'm about to bring in Chanul Tamisha into the program. Take care, Sandika. All right. What's up, Chanul? How's it going?
Hey, sir. Hello.
Chanul, are you enjoying this?
I am enjoying it so far. I'm like getting my brains stuffed with information. It's like a lot in there right now.
All right. What's your research on World Sports Journalist Day? Why is this day important, and what are we trying to achieve here, Chanul? Tell me.
Yeah, sir. So, World Sports Journalism Day is a global observance held on the July 2nd every year. So now sports is like a main part of our lives these days. Like we just can't resist like not watching sports. Like even if we can't play it, we just have to watch it in either YouTube or our TVs. And just like that, you just can't stay without it inside your home since it's so boring. At least you have sports. And so these people called sports journalists are the people who bring sports to you, because all these people that write interviews about players and about sports themselves are the sports journalists. They are the reason why you get to know more things about sports, like more news. Well, you see, these people are having an extremely hard time now because, well, some people just don't care about them. They think that you just keep a camera and then you just go in front of it and talk. But it's not exactly that. Well, I'm speaking now and all of my friends are speaking. We've prepared, but the sports journalists, they do it instantly. They don't have even a second to prepare. And they just do it so well. And people don't even care about them. They work so hard for the people out there in the world, but anyone else doesn't pay any attention to them. So this day is like actually made to bring hope to these people and to celebrate the greatness that they have brought to the world, because they are doing a major part when it comes to sports. And it's like really hard for them. It's like really hard for them to do that work, like just make it up in your brain, in your head instantly. And
Yeah.
it's like hard to say that. Yeah, sir.
Very true. So I just have this quick question, Chanul. It's from Salma Musa. It says, do you think these journalists are under pressure?
Yeah, sir, definitely they are. Because like these days, like you can't like mostly go out and they can't go out and do their job, because it's like you don't do sports like we did in the other past years. And
Yes,
like
very
they
true.
don't have much to do. So
Does
they
that
are
worry
like
you?
very under pressure. Yeah, sir, because like I can't like, it's like when it comes to my opinion, like I can't like see most of the sports that they are doing. Like I can't see most of the sports on the TV. I'm like, oh, this is so boring that this COVID-19 has come. It's like not like in the past years, and it's so boring.
Okay, all right. Yes, Chanul. So we are celebrating this day in order to appreciate world sports journalists all around the world and all the effort that they put in. Chanul, what's your favorite sport though?
It's definitely football. Yeah.
Definitely football. Why? Are you taking offensive of any other sport?
Not really, but see, I like, there's like basketball that I like, and cricket, but it's mostly football and
Okay,
basketball,
all right.
but it's mostly football.
And do you like the sport for the sport itself, for the game in itself, or do you also have some sportsmen that you really take a lot of inspiration from?
Well, I do like the sport myself, and I take some inspiration from the football player called Cristiano Ronaldo. He's like my favorite. Like all the goals he scores, he's like awesome.
You're definitely a fanboy of Cristiano Ronaldo, and I think that there are millions of people out there who love him for what he does, and his dedication to the sport is definitely something that we cannot let go unobserved of. And I think that is really, really important. Do you think sports journalists are playing a role in trying to keep up the brand of Cristiano Ronaldo as well?
Yes, sir, because like all the interviews that are there in all the websites, in Google, and all that, it's like the journalists who have written them, because they study these players like very intensely, and then they write it, and then they like send it out into the internet. So like they first study them, and then they write it down, and then they send it into the global network. So they are important when it comes to keeping track of sportsmen as well.
Thank you so much, Chanul Tamisha, for joining us in here at the studio and giving us some inspiration. I've got some comments coming in from different angles. Here is something else. This is super. This came out for you. Thank you so much, Chanul, and keep motivating everybody on the team and also the other speakers. And hopefully once everything is released, maybe we should play a football game, maybe a futsal at least, perhaps, maybe.
Yeah.
Do you think I would be a good footballer?
Yeah, well, considering the way you look, I guess so.
The way I look. Thank you so much. I'm going to just take that as a compliment. I'm going to let beat over that. Thank you so much, Chanul Tamisha, for joining in. We are just about to get into a quick run as to what Fish Talks is for the adults who are watching us all around the world and on Facebook. My dear friends and colleagues and everybody, please understand that we here at Pufferfish, please make sure that we are having kinesthetic learning and development for everybody. So here's a trailer from Fish Talks for the adult training and development. Watch it. All right, welcome back. Thank you so much for watching that. We've got Huda in the house. How are you, Huda?
I'm fine.
Excellent. We are celebrating World Sports Journalist Day. Thank you so much for joining us here in Tell Me everything that you know about World Sports Journalist Day and what your favorite sports are.
So World Sports Journalist Day is observed globally on 2nd July every year. It was established by the International Sports Press Association or AIPS in 1994 to mark the 70th anniversary of its foundation. The day aims to acknowledge the work of sports journalists and to encourage them to do better at their work. Sports journalists help millions of people in the world to receive information on various sports. This professional has helped in the development of their associations to maintain their standards in their position. It is found all over the world and united by International Sports Press Association. So do you know what my favorite sport is? Well, my favorite sport is football. And I love football because it is a very interesting sport. And the time that I knew football was that when my friend said that it was really fun and she was watching it like most of the time. So I was like really encouraged to play football. And also my brother, who has also loved football, he made me also to love football. So that is why I like football. Thank you.
That's very, very nice to know that you like football. Do you play football on a regular basis, Huda?
Yeah, I play with my brother.
That's nice. That's interesting. Okay. Who's your favorite player, though?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay, interesting. Any favorite clubs also that you have?
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid. That's very interesting. All right. I know very well that everybody around the world watching this is going to be a little surprised. They're like, hi, Huda really likes Real Madrid and things like that. So Real Madrid fans, please give a holler out to Huda over here. Thank you so much, Huda, for joining us in and giving us a little bit of motivation as to why celebrating International World Sports Journalist Day is very, very important. Let's bring in more speakers into the room and let's see what they have got to share about World Sports Journalist Day. Thank you very much, Huda. My dear friends, I believe that you need to start hitting that like button over there and start pumping some hearts, and also make sure that this is shared to everybody, because this is nothing but inspiration. We've got young learners stepping in and expressing about the sports that they love and motivating you in the process. Yes, I'm talking to you, a person who is, if you think that you're a keyboard warrior, come on, keyboard warrior in some comments and some questions, and let's see what it is that we can ask these amazing inspirational buds. All right, I'd like to bring in Umar Dilshad into the stream. Hi, Umar, how's it going?
It's going all good, and I have actually been preparing a lot for this, and I'm very excited. So let's start. So, hi, good evening, everyone who's watching this today. For today, we are all going to be talking about a very interesting topic. Today, we are going to be talking about different kinds of sports. So, we are going to actually be talking about World Sports Journalism Day. So, what are sports journalists? We have to know. Sports journalists are people who write a report about various sports from different cultural countries. So, by reading these, we get to know about new sports. So, what sports do for our body? Sports give you a good character and a personality. They also give you healthiness. Sports also help you gain happiness, actually. So, you probably didn't know this, but the more you do sports, the happier you are. So, who are we going to be talking to today, and what is my favorite sport? So, my favorite sport so far is swimming. Yes, swimming. So, why do I like swimming so much, and why did I choose swimming out of all the other sports? So, cricket, football, and those are very common sports. Even swimming is a very common sport. So, why did I like it? Well, I love swimming since I was really small, and my dad used to teach me a lot. Okay, and he used to teach me new strokes, and he's itself a champion at swimming. He won a lot of medals and a lot of stuff. So who is I'm going to be talking about is, you might have heard his name, but you may have not heard his name. So I'm going to be talking about Michael Phillips. So if you all know who Michael Phillips is, you don't have to type it in the comments. So because I'm all going to be telling you. So Michael Phillips is a very famous swimmer actually, and he has won 28 medals, including Olympic gold medals. So he is a very interesting character type, and he is one of the youngest swimmers in the world to enter the Olympics. He was only 15 years old when he entered the Olympics. So he was the youngest to break record, and he broke his own record. So in 2001 he had a record, and he had this record of being very fast for butterfly stroke, but later on he broke his own record. And if you want to know how fast he went, it was a 400-meter distance, okay? And you want to know how fast he went? This is shocking. Itself, you can't go this fast on land itself. He went within 1 minute and 58 seconds. So that is a very short amount of time. So he was also one of the most successful swimmers. He was a most successful swimmer, and he's 36 years old, and he's very tall. So he also has a big advantage because he's tall. So he's 6 feet and 4 inches tall, which is very tall. And he's also an American, okay? And he's also one of the most favorite swimmers. So why does he make me my favorite? No, not because he has all these. The reason he makes it my favorite is because he's very encouraging. And why I'm saying encouraging is when he broke his first record at the age of 15 years old, okay, which is very young, I'm telling you, he fought against like 20 odd, and he was very young, okay, and now he is very encouraging, because who would think a 15-year-old will go around 20-year-olds? Okay, think about it. A 15-year-old. So, what do you think? Do you think anything? I don't know. So, why is he so famous, and why do I like him? We have to all be inspired by him, and he's also helped many kids to be inspired. So, how did I get this information? I got this information from sports journalists. See, they tell us various information and we can't see it yet. Okay? So, when they tell us information, we may think we can check information from Google. But where does Google come from? Google comes from okay, so when you're checking on Google, those come from sports journalists. No need to be sports, it can come from any kind of journalist. So all the information about sports in Google actually comes from sports journalists. So I hope this will inform all of you and inspire all of you today, because today we are going to prove what was not yet to be proved. Because who taught a 15-year-old against 20-year-olds? So, who think? What if a 10-year-old goes against 20? The impossible can be possible. Whoever thought that a 15-year-old could go to a 20-year-old status? So, thank you all to all our participants today listening to my informative speech. So, thank you all and have a beautiful evening. Bye.
Thank you so much, Omar. Don't just run off quick. If swimming is your favorite sport, do you do it on a regular basis?
This is a very interesting question because due to COVID we can't. But before, at the age of 5, we had an entire swimming pool at our apartment, and my dad used to teach me a lot of swimming. He's a swimming champion. Okay, he has won some medals, and I'm getting a lot of good comments. So, just I want to quickly ask a question to all. You can quickly type in the comments what you think because there's many different people who think. So, do you think you can outswim a tsunami? You can type in the comments really quick. Okay, I'm going to ask that question.
Can you outswim a tsunami? Umar Dilshad has thrown in a question for all our viewers. Please be kind enough to check it into the questions, into the comment section. And that's a question. Can you outswim a tsunami? We are also, by your speech, Umar, and for everyone who's participating, we are having a lot of inspiration coming in through. And here are a few answers. No, again. Yes, you can. We've got a yes, you can as well. What's your take on this, Umar Dilshad? Do you think we can outswim a tsunami?
Well, you can't outswim a tsunami. Of course, you can't outswim a tsunami, but you can escape from a tsunami. If you learn swimming, you can actually go out of a tsunami. So when you're doing swimming, you can swim. You can't exactly. You will die if you are trying to outswim a tsunami, but you can hide. If you hide on a tall building, it comes from swimming, of course. Then you can escape from the tsunami. So at least you can save yourself. Also, swimming gains yourself muscle, so you can save many other people. So if you say no, you're correct and wrong. So there's no proper answer, but you can.
I knew you're going to get to that conclusion. I knew you put everybody on a run for their thoughts. Thank you so much, Umar Dilshad, for joining us here in the studio. My dear friends and everybody watching, we're just about to get into a quick trailer over here for you to know more about what the ICP Juniors is all about. Just after this trailer, we shall be continuing with all our inspirational little ones.
Hi, this is Hassan Rifki.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
Hey, this is Ayumi.
Hey, this is Yumit.
This is Nevin.
So what I really like about Pufferfish is that you get to learn public speaking in a really fun way.
Pufferfish really did change my life.
These sessions are very informative and enjoyable.
I used to be scared and nervous, but now I'm not even a little bit.
All 3 of my coaches, they are amazing.
You could just laugh your head off whenever the coach cracks a joke.
They're super funny, they're really friendly.
The time is like flying when you get to be with them.
And what I like about the FB Live is
That feeling when you're done going live on Facebook, you feel proud of yourself.
So join our international community. Thank you.
Hey everybody, welcome back. My name is Shoaib Ali and I take presence of being a coach here on the ICP Junior platform. Of course, I'm not the only one. There are many other coaches who work on the skill development of all our little speakers. The ICP stands for Intensive Communications Program. And if you take a look deeper at the logo, we have a little X over there, which means it's an experience. Yes, this is kinesthetic learning, which means a very practical learning environment. For everybody who is a parent watching us on Facebook and everywhere else, I humbly request you to share this video and make sure more people get to know about this so that there is more pressure on our learners, because with more pressure, we can find more greatness coming out of them. You need to squeeze and juice these individuals out. I'm having Hubaybur Rahman joining us into the stream right now. What's up, Hubayb? How's it going?
I'm fine.
Are you enjoying this?
Yes, of course.
Super duper. I really want to know, are you also celebrating World Sports Journalist Day?
Yes, why not? Journalists have been doing a really good job making the sports like live in front of our eyes. So the sports journalists are like a part of football. They are like the main commentators there. They like express themselves and they do all their best to just make the sports like live in front of our eyes. Then why shouldn't we like celebrate
they celebrate them and like make them feel happy. So well done, and thank you for all the journalists who are watching us out here. You all have done a really amazing job.
Thank you so much, Hubaib. I'm sorry I did not unmute myself when I was expressing myself. Hubaib, what's your favorite sport though?
Football. It's obvious.
Football. Given, it's football. No shyness over there. Okay, all right. And do you have a favorite sportsman?
Yeah, my favorite sportsman is Cristiano Ronaldo.
Mhm.
I think he's a very big fan of everyone.
Super. Thank you so much. Is there a quick message that you can give all our viewers about who and what is World Sports Journalist Day?
Yeah, so Sports Journalist Day is a day that we like celebrate and like honor and say like thank it's like a very happy occasion for the journalists because we are celebrating them and there's a name under their name also. So
Indeed.
now we always like how is life gonna be without sports? Just imagine
Indeed.
sir, how it's gonna be. It's gonna be
Boring.
very dull.
Yeah, it's going to be very boring. Very boring.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Hubaib. Thank you so much, Hubaib, for joining us in and giving us a little dose of inspiration about World Sports Journalist Day. We'd like to join you in soon on the Facebook live chat and drop us in a few comments. I am about to bring in a few more guests because we are running short of time over here. Thank you, Hubaib. All right, let's bring in Iser into the game over here, into the stream. Hello, Iser, how are you? Oh, Iser just dropped away. Iser, are you all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, excellent. Tell us a little bit about World Sports Journalist Day. What is it all about?
Well, World Sports Journalist Day, it's important to celebrate it because we have the Journalist Day. The journalist has done a good job and putting it in internet. So I understood about sports.
Very, very true. Very, very true. Do you have a favorite sport, Iser?
Yeah, it's volleyball and
How
it's,
often do you
it's,
play?
it's a national game of Sri Lanka. I have not played it, but I know it is interesting while I have browsed in the net.
Do you know any volleyball players?
Yeah, it's Matthew Anderson. He's my favorite because nobody can imagine the USA team without him. Another reason why he is my favorite because he is so tall and his shots are very marvelous. He has won 20 titles and he has reached up to the FIVB World Cup.
Thank you very much, Iser, for informing us about volleyball. Iser, when you were finding about volleyball online, did you see enough content coming? Are the journalists doing a good job about Sri Lankan volleyball?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, Iser, for joining us here at the Powerfish Studio. We'll be getting in contact with more of our speakers in. Please stay tuned. We've got Nevin Vanyarachi. Come on in, Nevin. How's it going?
Hey, it's going amazing.
All right. Okay. Are you a little overjoyed here?
I mean, yeah, kind of.
All right. Okay. You see a lot of improvements with all the learners, right?
Yeah. Also, Omar really, he just really got me in spirit.
Yeah, I know. Omar really did a run for everybody. The energy levels were par, and he's really hosting up really right. So what I want to ask is, Nevin, this T-shirt that you're wearing, was it by accident or was it after you identified the colors on the banner?
I think it was by accident. Yeah. Pretty sure.
Okay.
Click on the top of the banner.
Okay, let's get into the 5W1H about the World Sports Journalist Day. All right, over to you, David. Tell me everything.
So, all right. So, what is sports journalism? So, we all we know and love sports. So, sports journalism it's a form of writing that reports on matters related to sporting topics and competitions. And believe it or not, sports journalism started way back in the 1800s. Now, that is a long time ago. I don't think I was even, I wasn't even born at that time. So it was when it was targeted to the social elite and transitioned into an integral part of the news business, with newspapers having dedicated sports sections. And that was the time around when newspapers had their own dedicated part for sports. And I think that's actually it's an amazing. It's just amazing that they did that, because sports is really important, and I'm pretty sure that did open up a few job opportunities for these sports journalists. And they, just talking about sports journalists, if we didn't have them, we wouldn't learn, or we wouldn't know about really any sportsmen or sportswomen. We would know about the sports. I mean, they're the reason I found out about Kobe Bryant, about Cristiano Ronaldo, and about football, basketball, what the main characteristics of those sports are. And it's just amazing. And I feel like, as Chano said as well, we don't really realize how much the sports journalists do for us. Almost every match, they like, even if it's like a 24-hour match, they try their best to just broadcast it, and just they report it, and we wouldn't know about the medals Cristiano Ronaldo won, how many awards Kobe Bryant had, how much awards LeBron James had. It's all because of those sports journalists. And there is a few forms of sports journalism, ranging from play-by-play and game recaps. You guys know game recaps, right? The ones that go, "Hey, Dave, do you remember what Cristiano Ronaldo did with that kick?" "Yes, Jevin, it was such an amazing thing. He shoved that ball through someone's head, and it went right through someone's legs, and it was an amazing goal." Why don't we talk about that? That's another type of form of sports journalism. There's also analysis and investigative journalism on important developments in the sport. And there are millions and billions of sport journalists out there. Like, if I had to name a few, Carolina Gian, Lindsay Zarniak, Jeff Darlington, Kenny Albert. There's so much. Sally Jenkins. I could go on and on. They really did. I guess, change the way we look at sports. Like, we all love sitting down with our friends and family and watching a football game, basketball game, even a swimming competition. They really did change the way we look at sports. They made it entertaining, and they are the whole reason we know so much about these sports and sportsmen. So that's my side of the story.
Yes, Nevin. I see that you did some extensive research on finding out who these people are and these sports journalists. Just to quickly understand, did you know the impact of sports journalists in the on the web or in media before identifying this day on the Pufferfish platform?
No, actually, I didn't.
Okay, so
it's really great what I know I'm a part of the Pufferfish thing, but I have to say so myself. These live events, they reveal things that I didn't even know about. So just thank you to you and Pufferfish and the ICP Junior team.
It's teamwork. It's teamwork,
Yes.
Nevin. It's teamwork, and I hope all the ICP juniors, and I know we call you juniors because you guys being kids, but I hope that if there's one very, very important lesson that you can all take from what's happening at the Pufferfish Studio and the ICP Junior program, the intensive communication program, is the amount of teamwork that goes in order to deliver such training and development. Can you highlight a few other live events that we have done that has actually inspired you and given you some learning?
Oh wow, that's a lot. We've done Mother Earth Day, I think it's called. Yeah, World Earth Day. We've done about the sea, World International Sea Awareness, I think it was. Not too sure about the topic,
about the ocean. Yes.
Yeah, the ocean, Earth, a lot about water, and how we should, I think, save it as well. Really, like
that was one
from
particular day. I just recall that you have missed out on. I think it was World Refugee Day. I think you were hustling through examinations through that time. All right, Nevin, thank you so much for joining us in here on the studio. I've got to cut you short only with the best interest of all the others who are backstage right now. I want everybody to stay tuned. Join us in on the Facebook comments as well as watching us, because we are going to have a discussion between Sarah Suraj and Ayumi Gunasekara also coming up next. But before that, we've got Ala Jamil and also Azmia Zalmi coming in. So, Nevin, thank you very much for joining us. Stay tuned. Join us on the Facebook feed. Bye-bye, Nevin.
Bye-bye.
All right, that was Nevin Maniarachi, one of our learners. All right, Azmia Zalmi is here. How are you, Azmia?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing super good. I'm enjoying myself. And for the first time, I've been breaking rules on the live. We're supposed to go on for just 40 minutes. But everybody is super prepared. And if we try to cut short the program, I'm afraid that I might have bad dreams tonight, Azmia. You know, people might come forward and like strangle me in my sleep. So, Azmia, today is all about World Sports Journalist Day. Tell us everything you know about it and what inspires you, what sports, what sportsmen, everything. Tell me everything, Azmia.
Hello, everyone. Today is World Sports Journalism Day. As sports journalism, they do a really good job by watching out the whole show, a whole match, and then listing down what happened and the main points and what are the things that we missed, but they noted. As also, they are doing a great job in recalling us even after the matches. We can understand what happened through it, even if we miss it by chance or something. So, as celebrating, it's not a big need of putting balloons, parties, or anything. Just a bit of respect to them and telling them they're doing a great job would also be a good help for them. Like helping them to so they get motivated to do more for us and themselves. As sports journalism, I think they are doing a very good job these days. Since due to the pandemic, also since few matches are going, they are still recording. So I think they're doing a very good job. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite sport?
Yes, my favorite sport is football. Even as a girl, most people don't much. As a girl, they don't much go around football. But my personal favorite, I love football. No matter what happens, I keep playing with balls, even like a kid. Even my niece and with my friends, everyone. So football helps increase muscle mass, and then it also strengthens your bones and your speed. You become more more focused on one thing. Like you're supposed to focus on one thing when you're playing football, or only the ball. And also it helps you with teamwork. You need teamwork for this sport. If you play alone, you go goaling on your own and then it doesn't do anything with the team. So teamwork also helps in this game. This sport will train your brain in concentration and cooperation. And my personal favorite is Cristiano Ronaldo. As many of the people here, which I was listening, lots had Cristiano Ronaldo. I was surprised that lots of people even here had Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah. So one of the things I like in him, he does a lot of donation, helping others. Yeah, so that's the special thing that I like about him. He doesn't consider tattoos because he donates blood to others. He he is actually 30 years old, but he is as healthy as a 25-year-old man, which is really surprising because these days everyone goes eating junk food and then as usual we know what happens. So yeah, widely widely regarded as one of the best players, greatest players in football. He has broken records for for both club and his country. And what I got inspired about him is helping. Keep helping and then keep motivating others as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Azmia, for giving us all that information. And although in this part of the world, when I say this part of the world, I'm being very specific to the Asia region, where we have very less sports personnel being women, especially a sport like football. I think you should spearrun it in the heads of it and try to get everybody involved in the sport, because a sport is a sport, and a sport does not really have a differentiation whether it's a boy or a girl or whatever it might be. And I'm really impressed and amazed by that. Thank you so much, Azmia Zalmi, for joining us here at the Buffy Studio. We are bringing in Ala Jamil, who is joining us in right now. Thank you. Hey, Ala, how are you keeping, and have you been enjoying this program?
Of course, I love this event that you have held. And hello, everyone. I want to explain about my favorite sportsman and what is Sports Journalism Day. So, well, Sports Journalism Day is the following is a typical game day routine for a beat writer who covers a major league baseball team. A similar routine can be applied towards other major sports such as football, volleyball, golf, basketball, and hockey. Football is one of the most popular game in the world. And my favorite sport is football, because it brings people together. Whenever our team is playing, we all come together either at the stadium or at someone's house to cheer them to victory. So I really love football. I played at home even. Okay, my favorite sportsman is Messi. He's from Rosario, Argentina. He most recently played for La Liga club Barcelona. Messi is 34 years old. I heard Messi is he's really good at kicking the football, and he's so popular than the others. So that's why I started liking him. So why do I like him? Because lots of guys have talent, but Messi goes a step further. You never see him pause and think that he can't do it. And the confidence really shows on the pitch. It isn't arrogance. It's an inner certainty that he'll outplay his opposition. He also helps children back to health. I have heard about it. He's so cool. Even Messi, I have a ball at home. I play with it. There are in gyms in Sri Lanka. There are some gyms. There are some shops which make those types of football
all in different countries across the world. So that's my story.
Thank you so much, Ala. Do you always play the sport football?
Oh, of course. I played with my friends.
Okay, right. Interesting. Thank you so much for reading up on the World Sports Journalist Day. And this is your first Facebook Live. So congratulations, Ala. You've done an amazing job. And you've got people listening to you. And we are looking forward for catching you on the next one. Please join us backstage or on the Facebook Live immediately. It would be great. Thank you very much, Ala. Bye for now. But wait, everybody watching us on Facebook Live, my dear friends, we are just about to have a quick discussion between Sarah Siraj and Ayumi Gunasekara on this special day. Let me quickly bring in, hi Ayumi, you've been waiting ever since dawn over here, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes, all right, let's bring in Sarah. Hi Sarah, how's it going?
Hi.
Hey, okay, all right. I've been looking forward to what this duo conversation is all about. We are celebrating World Sports Journalist Day. Over to you, Sarah and Ayumi. Give us a good preview as to what it is that we need to understand from this. Over to you. Bye-bye.
So good evening, everyone. Hope you all are doing good. Today, we are going to talk about an interesting topic called World Sports Journalism Day.
Sports journalism, even though it's not very popular at the moment, is a very high-paid job. It is what brings many a community together to cheerlead the players on the field. And Sports Journalism Day, which is celebrated on the 2nd of July, encourages the sports journalists to thrive in their jobs and create a much more interesting game.
Basketball isn't just about sport. It isn't a game that wins only points. It is a game where players cooperate by passing the ball to one another. And it doesn't need a lot of equipment. All you need is a ball, 2 teams, and 2 hoops. And watching a professional at it makes you love your basketball grow 10 times faster.
And now, we love basketball because you collaborate with your teammates. It's not like a one-man effort in it. And not only that, it is an outdoor activity. And who doesn't love a good run under the sun? I would say that basketball is on Ayumi and my top 5 favorite sports.
Our favorite basketball player is Kobe Bryant, aka Black Mamba. Kobe was a professional basketball player who spent 8 seasons in the NBA and 8 more playing in Italy where he went to school. Bryant played basketball at Lower Merion High School in Ardmore, Pennsylvania, where he received several National Player of the Year awards and broke the Southeastern Pennsylvania scoring record set by Will Chamberlain with 2,883 points.
Kobe Bryant, though dead, will always be a legend. He was a whiz on the basketball court. He started to play ever since he was 3 and ended up playing for his favorite team, the Lakers.
Without journalism, there wouldn't be basketball. There wouldn't be a way to connect people across the nation with common knowledge of sports. So we should celebrate this day, remembering the things that they're doing for us. Thank you.
And we should respect them.
Oh my, that was some real infotainment, Ayumi and Sarah. Thank you so much for joining and giving the entire world that level of inspiration. And there is one thing for certain that I see is I think you have given in a complete wave of motivation towards all the other learners on the ICP Junior platform to merge together, to work as a team in order to deliver learning and development in this fashion that you actually have. And hats off to you. Thank you so much for appreciating world sports journalists and also giving each other enough time to coordinate and express this one as well. Thank you so much, Ayumi. Thank you so much, Sarah. Everybody, let's drop in some love and some comments for Sarah and Ayumi. That's it for now. Thank you so much, everybody joining us on Facebook, on YouTube, on the Pufferfish platform, and everywhere else around the world. My name is Shoaib Ali, and I'd like to send a good appreciation out to all our support, the parents, the trainers, everyone else watching, friends, family, for making sure that you are motivating these young learners the right way. We inform, we inspire, we motivate, and we entertain the right way. Thank you very much, and take care.
Colombo, are you really good with ideas but need help with expressing and presenting it to your team or an audience or a group of people, whatever you might call it? I have had these similar problems too. Sometimes we know what to say, how to say it, but the struggles to express it to an audience is tough to understand, and expression becomes almost impossible. I needed help. We need help. Practice, and most importantly, coaching. Now I am able to express myself. I am trying to master the skills of presentation, but perfection is a process and it's a journey. Anything to become a public speaker and to be confident is my game, and I like to do it. So do yourself a favor. Join me, click the link and sign up, and I shall be able to give you a free consultation on how we can go about